Jack Welch, the CEO of General Electric, said in his company's annual report in 2000, if the rate of change outside exceeds the rate of change inside, the end is near. That is Wicked Tip 3 for creating a growth environment. Change is desired. Now, that is so easy to say, but it's harder to do. I conducted this informal survey, scale of 1 to 10. 1 is not that important, 10 is extremely important. And here's what I asked. How much do you believe is important for a work environment to be willing to embrace change? And how much do you believe that your current work environment is truly embracing change? Here's what I discovered. Everybody said, oh, it's a 10. Embracing change is so important. And yet no one said they were a 10 at actually doing it. So what is it about embracing change that is so difficult? Well, there are a lot of reasons, but I'm going to share 2. One is that because when you're implementing change, it involves more than just logic. It impacts emotions. And a lot of times at work, we can tend to think, well, this just makes sense, or look at the numbers. And we forget that if people are involved in this change, they're going to have feelings about it. And unless we remember that and give them an opportunity to express those and kind of work through them, then implementing that change is going to be rough. The other reason has to do with the leader and how much they're trusted. I mean, think about it. If you really trust the person who's leading you, you are way more likely to be willing to go along with the change that they're suggesting, even if you might have some reservations about it. So, how do you create that trust so that change can happen faster? That's another whole series of videos. The reason that change is so important in a growth environment can be traced back to that all too familiar bell curve. If at some point you aren't willing to create something new, you will die. I think Jack was spot on when he talked about the difference between rate of change on the outside versus rate of change on the inside. I'm thinking it applies with individuals too. So if you want to be sure that you're creating that environment that tees up change, 7 simple words that you want to ruthlessly eliminate from your vocabulary. That's the way we've always done it. And to prove to you that I am willing to embrace change, yes, I am filming this video from inside my new shower. Definitely a change, something I've never done before. Wicked Tip 4 is coming your way tomorrow. Stay tuned so you can bloom.